Boy, howdy, was that Christmas in July special a disaster. Now that being said, before I start this video, I need to say that all things considered, my parents are pretty dope. Like, sure, I might make some jokes about them thinking me as a disappointment, quote unquote, but they really don't think that at all. They love me, and all things considered, considering stuff people are posting on Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, like on social media in general, like my parents are like actually pretty dope and like pretty great parents. They're nothing like what the people on Reddit are saying their parents are. My parents are nothing like that. They're absolutely dope, and the worst thing that they've done is what I'm about to describe to you right now. With all that out of the way, we've all been grounded before, right? No video games for a couple of days because your grades are low. That's your run-of-the-mill childhood. For me, it was no video games during the entire school year because my grades were at 85s when they should have been at 90s. Which, for those of you who don't know, some kids out there are probably willing to kill for 85 grades. I know an entire school filled with them. Anyway, but this grounding that I had was back in 3rd grade, back when I was in like the midst of my Minecraft phase, where I was like totally obsessed with Minecraft and everything about it. For like scaling, to give you a sense of scaling, for those of you guys who regularly watch my videos, y'all know how obsessed I am with the Fallout series. So take that obsession and multiply it by 10. That was my Minecraft phase right there. I was like really into it. So just imagine the turmoil I was in whenever I was obsessed with Minecraft so much and I was not able to play it. And on top of that, I couldn't watch any YouTube videos on it at all. My mom did that. I don't know why. And looking back at it, I don't know why that was, but I just couldn't anymore. And there's like barely any shows about video games, specifically Minecraft. The only one I could think of that I remember watching like a lot was this one called Gaming Show in my parents' garage. By the way, Disney, if you're watching this, bring back that show. Bring back that show. It was amazing. And so yeah, that was like a horrible time in my life. Well, for the first year, that was a horrible time in my life. This lasted up until 6th grade. So for the entirety of 3rd grade, I was just lost. And then 4th grade came around, and holy crap, 4th grade. So all of this started whenever my cousin introduced me to this YouTube channel called Minecraft Jams. And for those of you who don't know, Minecraft Jams is kind of dope. They make original music based around Minecraft. I recommend you go check them out. They're pretty dope. But once I discovered Minecraft Jams, I couldn't stop playing them over and over in my mind and like on my computer, just anywhere I could play it, I played it. I loved it so much. I love Minecraft Jams. I love that channel. I listened to them religiously for like a month or like a month and a half, and then one day, YouTube recommended to me a video by Tryhard Ninja, and then I listened to him religiously for like a month or a month and a half, and then it just kept on spiraling and spiraling and spiraling and spiraling until it got to the point where soon my parents were pleading me to stop playing this music. My friends were getting mad at me, and all around everyone just hated my taste in music, and that still affects me to this day. Like, my parents don't trust whatever kind of music I'm listening to. My dad, he's constantly trying to get me to listen to other songs that aren't like within the video game music genre, despite the fact that I'm well past that phase, and it's just overall very crappy. It's overall very crappy then. It's not as crappy anymore, but it was crappy then. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I have fallen off of that phase, and now I listen to normal music mostly. And like, this phase of my life is something I don't cringe about. If I did cringe about it, I wouldn't be making this video right now, because today I decided to look back on that time in my life. I'm going to give you my top 10 favorite video game music songs ever. Of course, we're not talking about original soundtrack songs. We're talking about legitimate video game music songs that are about video games. That's the only criteria. I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get into it, shall we? Number 10. I am the mastermind, he's my apprentice. Okay. Number 10 is Down to the Bone by JT Music. It's one of two iconic JT Music songs that you were probably expecting to be on this list. The other one that you guys were expecting to be on here is in the honorable mentions. Though you should know I like both of these songs equally. They're both catchy, and sometimes I find myself humming these songs. I just chose this one because it was a matter of which game do I want to be referenced in my comments? The one whose fandom I think is or the one game that I'm trying to get into. In the end, I chose the game that I'm actually trying to get into, which is Undertale. That being said, I love both these songs equally. They're really interchangeable. I just prefer Down to the Bone more than the other song. Number 9. And there was a city that towered over trees, so big it blocked the sun, the moon, the stars. I know you can see. Number 9 is Box and Stone by Charred Ninja. And a while ago, I told like an entire classroom of mine that I'm a sucker for romance songs. That I since discovered that is a lie. I'm really just a sucker for any melancholy sounding songs. And you know, Box and Stone is exactly what that is. It's a melancholy song that's set to Minecraft. That's basically the main reason why I like it, though the storytelling is good. However, I prefer storytelling in my songs when it's like less blatant. But besides that, I do like it. I like it a lot. And if you're also a fan of melancholy slash, you know, sad, quote unquote sad sounding songs, then I recommend you go give this song a listen too. Number 8. The sun goes down, that's when they get started. They got one mission, that's to kill the target. What? If I'm not chips, I guess I should start running. But what's the point if you got no place to go? Number 8 is Every Single Mob Rap by JT Music. I couldn't choose one, so I cheated and chose them all. All these quote-unquote raps go hard. And when I say I mean like they do go hard. For me personally, it's sort of like a hill where the closer you get to the middle, the like harder it goes. However, I do like all of them equally. So, you know, if you want like, you know, a Minecraft rap to listen to, then I recommend you go listen to the Mob Rap series by JT Music. It's pretty dope. Number 7. 2 games, 2 heroes, but only 1 champion. 3, 2, 1, go. Number 7 is Tracer vs. Scout by JT Machinima. And now, as children, I recommend you sit down as I tell you the first of 2 long stories of this video. So, back in ye olden days, there was this little indie game named Overwatch that came out. It was popular in mainstream and it sparked many debates with other popular team-based shooters. The main one being, which one is better, Team Fortress 2 or Overwatch? My cousin, but shout out to Didacticon, and I would always debate this. Him saying Overwatch because it takes place in the future, and the future is better. Me saying TF2 because it takes place in the past, and the past is better. Now, in hindsight, I know that I was wrong back in the day about my Team Fortress 2 argument. What? No. I still think TF2 is like leagues better than Overwatch. Mostly because Team F2 has way more character than Overwatch, but I'm saying I was wrong back in the day because, you know, the past, the further back you go in time, the more horrible it gets. So, you know, that's neat. However, I still like, this song still holds a special place in my heart because it was able to like pander to both me and my cousin's needs. We would listen to this relentlessly, endlessly, and we both loved it. And yeah, thank you JT Music for making this masterpiece of a song. It's pretty dope, and if you like either Team Fortress 2 or Overwatch, or you don't like either, or you like both, then I recommend you listen to this song. So essentially, if you're anybody, then yeah, I recommend you listen to this song. Number 6. Bloodthirsty, ravenous savages, they're trapped in an epic battle that can never end. Since they begin, every faction and clan has been after advance. I'm imagining that. The number 6 is Duelist Beat by JT Music. And this is another song where I could say this goes hard. It's super intense and it's like epic. Like really epic. Like I've started playing For Honor recently, and like there's like this one moment in game where I was hearing this song and in my head I was running into battle with all the knights and the Vikings. It's really dope. It's hype, and like I'm going to be saying for like all other most songs going forward, while it's not like the most hype, it is hype. And if you want like a hype song, like I'm saying a lot, if you want like a hype song, then I recommend you listen to this song because it's dope. Number 5. Out of dark a hero forms. City's night that served no throne. Saves a life for every ghost. Number 5 is a hero forms retired ninja. And sit down and get comfortable, children, because I'm going to tell you the second story of this video. The story of how I was introduced to this genre of music. I remember whenever I first heard this song, it was like the perfect situation because my dad had just gotten me Batman Arkham Knight, and keep in mind I was like in the middle of my my grounded phase where like I needed to play video games but I couldn't. I was like a drug fiend, I guess you could say. And I was listening to some Minecraft jams on YouTube. All of a sudden, recommended this song, and when I heard it, it was like stuck in my head. This was like the first time like I've ever like had a song just stuck in my head where like I could go out into like public and like think about that song, like so all of a sudden start humming it where it goes da 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 da, you know, that like holy crap, it was like pure bliss for me. Like the week after I heard this song, it was like amazing, and I've never like had an experience at all with this kind of song outside of like some songs from like Dead Rising, like the original soundtrack, but besides that I've never had this experience with any other kind of song, and it's dope. However, it's not. I'm going to admit I'm mostly putting at number 5 because of nostalgia bias. Because there are like some songs I put above this. However, I couldn't leave it out of the script at all, so I put it at number 5, right smack dab in the middle. I recommend you just listen to the song, like give it one listen to. It's dope. Number 4. Ha 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 ha. The wonders of imagination. Welcome home, dear friend. How long we've all been waiting. Let's create a masterpiece. Breathe life into your dreams. All you gotta do is start up the machine. Number 4 is Can't Be Erased by JT Music. And this song has no business going as hard as it does. Like, you could feel the beat drop and the intensity in every word spoken. And you could, like, just feel nearly everything about this song at your core. And that's what I love about it. Coming back, I still remember all the words. I love the vibes that the song gives off, which is, like, heavy metal without having any, like, guitar in it at all. And, like, if you want just, like, a song that goes absolutely hard, then you should, like, check this song out. It is amazing. So, before we go on to my top 3 favorite video game songs, or songs that have me about video games, I have a list of honorable mentions I just want to go through, and how it's going to work is, I'm going to sing a small part of each song, and Harold's just going to put up a title card as to why I love all of it. So, with that all out of the way, let's begin with do 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 do. And then animatronic family, we open real soon. So why don't you join us for a bite? Oh yeah, how do we arm every boy and girl, every boy and girl? Tell me, how do we live after the end of the world? Hey geeks, I bring a message from the future. There's a new revolution coming to computers. For 73, but it won't be too long till we get the TV to play a game of Pong. But for now, let's break out of the house with shoots and ladders and play games like groups and shoot, Lost Cause. Next song, that's one. Oh yeah, da da na 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 da da. Got your head spinning in circles around you with the baseball bat that I use to pound you. I'll be up in your face in the blink of an eye, and I don't got wings, but I need them to fly with a couple double jumps and bring it home. I'm a pretty big deal, that's the honest truth. I mean, do you know who you're talking to? Bendy was a little devil thing that was brought to life on a silver screen. Used to make him chuckle, used to make him scream. It's Bendy and the devil swing, sent back to the era when the swing was king. And the farmer next to the evil scheme used to make him chuckle, used to make him scream. It's Bendy and the devil swing. Let's free fall off the edge of the globe. X marks the spot where no one else dares to go. See wanderlust in my veins, you won't be tamed. Let's free fall off the edge of the globe. This is delirium. Let's hit overdrive. This is delirium. Apocalypse in style. It's up to 11 rulers on these streets. They're surfing. This is delirium. Wait, which one was my favorite again? Oh yeah. And I wish I could dig straight down. Back it all away, in the dark. There's still a sound. Nothing's changed. Don't know if I've ever held your hand, but I feel it. I think I'm going on for too long. That's it for the honorable mentions. Thank you for joining me as we both cringe very hard. I was singing badly on purpose. Anyway, on to number three. Following total atomic annihilation, it may fall to you to save this great nation. Outside Voltec has made extra preparations and prepared for you today a special education. Regarding altitude, you are an absolutely unique amalgamations of attributes. Now it's time to find out in which you excel. What makes you SPECIAL? Number 3 is You're Special by Dan Bull, and y'all guys know how much I love Fallout, right? And like anything that Fallout just touches is great. That came out wrong, but... Which is why I love this song so much, because it is like the perfect Fallout song. In fact, this is quite literally what got me to buy Fallout, or like at least got me interested in the Fallout series in the first place, was this listening to this song. Like everything about it, like just was managed to convince me. Like it was like a 50s style. It was like very catchy, and like legit, whenever I got into like listening to actual Fallout music, like, you know, all the old school stuff, I realized, holy crap, this game is like legit. I should probably play it. This is like legit the perfect Fallout song. And if you're like a fan of Fallout and you love Fallout as much as I do, go listen to this song. It is amazing. Number 2. This is for the voices who are unheard, who never backtalk one word to the songbird. This is for the second-class citizens and prisoners locked alone. And I bring a list of things the prophet wants you not to know. I roll the propaganda out the box, and so I open up the shift into the disc. I'll take your brain to places it doesn't often go. So brace yourself for impact and watch the show. I'm probably nose pocket away. I've had enough of this crap. That went on for way too long. Number 2 is And the Songbird Sings by Dan Bull. And this is probably the most hyped song on this list, while also sounding like the most traditional song on this list, because I've never mentioned this like in the intro or throughout this entire video. However, songs in the video game genre have like a unique like feel to them. Like a unique feel that, you know, just some other songs don't often like have, like actual regular songs that you hear on the radio don't often have, and it's very weird, you know. However, that being said, this is the one that sounds the most traditional, like you'd actually listen to it on the radio. And sort of like with the Fallout song before, this actually got me interested in BioShock. However, unlike the Fallout one, my interest slowly faded. However, this song being an absolute gem and an absolute bop has not faded. I still believe that this song is good, unironically, and I believe you should listen to it. And yeah, if you're just like music in general, even if you're not into BioShock, I recommend you listen to the song anyway. It's amazing. And like, I cannot stress that enough. This song is amazing. It's amazing. Number 1. You think I'm foolish? Well, joke's on you, 'cause you're the only sheep I see. The sweet sacrifice to the cartoons, so he will come and set us free. Drop by drop, your fate is locked. Started the machine. Now there is no stopping. Number 1 is I Believe by Triad Ninja. And this is probably the perfect combination between nostalgia bias and like legit, I love this song a lot. Biased, I guess, because like I used to listen to the heck out of the song like as a kid whenever it first came out. I loved the song so much. And that was mostly because, like, while everyone was in their, like, FNAF phase where they're obsessed with FNAF, I was in a bendy phase. Like, the last 3 bending songs that are on there, I discovered them while I was in my bendy phase. And that's what, like, sort of elevated them in my mind, was the fact that I love bendy, but I love that song, too. And I love this song a lot. It, like, is hype. It has, like, a good, like, a melody, I guess you could go. A good rhythm where it goes, da-da-da-da. I think that's Rhythm anyway. That one, I love it a lot. I love how like Trotter Ninja's voice, whatever his real name is, of how that voice goes with it too, like perfectly. I love everything about it, and like holy crap, like legit. I can only unlike the last two songs, I can only recommend this song to like an actual people who are actually fans of Bendy and the Ink Machine. However, if you want, you can listen to it anyway. It's amazing. I love this song so much. I love it a lot. I cannot put into words how much I love this song. It is amazing. So now I'm done with my rankings of my personal favorite songs and video games. However, when Harold heard that I was going to make this video, he wanted to get on some action too. And then he discovered what kinds of video game songs I was actually listening to and like what I was going to be ranking. And he called me cringe. I'll get him back. Don't worry. I control his pace, so I'll give him back. However, he did actually mention how he wanted to rank his own types of video game songs, the actual type of video game songs that you find in an original soundtrack or an OST, as the YouTube search autofill describes it. So, well, he describes why he likes it. He wants me to quote unquote do each song, which I guess means replacing every beat with the word do. So that's going to be fun. Now, onto the rankings. Do 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 do. Harold, how do you want me to do this one? Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, that's it. I'm not doing this anymore. I hope you liked the video. If you did indeed enjoy the video, then make sure to Hey guys, and welcome to the post-video ramble. The ramble after the video where legit, after I tell you to subscribe to the channel, people click off, so I decided, you know what, let's take advantage of that. I'm going to see who the real people are, who the real fans of my channel are, by giving them a little special treat. I didn't have a post-video ramble planned, really. I was just like, you know, hey, I need to do a post-video ramble. It's been a while. I have an idea for a new series coming up called The King Mumbles Through, where I just mumble through different topics. One idea that I do have is The King Mumbles Through the history of comic books, because legit, every time I've tried to make a history of comic books video for y'all, it's been a disaster because I keep on mumbling through it. So there's that. And also, like you've heard before, I'm going back to making Mortal Kombat videos on the YouTube channel because Harold went insane trying to beat Motaro. So, you know, I might make one later. However, legit, everyone on the Ultimate MK3 Fightcade is, you know, racist. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting at there. Like, it's full of a bunch of racist people. So who knows whether I might be able to do it soon or not. I started a new Fallout 3 challenge video. Barely any of you guys watched it. Hopefully you guys can go watch it for me. That'd be nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, congratulations, I guess. Goodbye.